Good morning. Day after Thanksgiving and out on a morning walk out by the lake. And I hope everyone had a very nice Thanksgiving. If you celebrate, if you don't, I just hope you had a enjoyable, cozy, warm day at home and maybe with your loved ones. Excuse me. So anyway, it's Friday. I'm off work till Monday, and I love nature, as you know. Thanks for still being on my channel. I know I haven't put out much stuff lately, and life has just been so chaotic, like with job and with helping out family. Seems like I'm always running back to Salt Lake City for some reason. And yeah, I guess I get too busy and overwhelmed sometimes. So anyway, I want to share this part of this morning walk with you all, and I hope you enjoy it. So I'll turn the camera around. There's where we start on our walk trail. The water is very calm right now. It's not choppy. It's just smoothly gliding, the water ripples. And I love that about morning. So I'll hold it here as I walk. I'm out here with my husband. He's up ahead of me. And thank you for watching this video. Thank you for joining me at Whispers in the Moonlight. And I'm not sure how many degrees it is. Might be near 50, maybe 40, 45. I'm not sure. But it feels so amazing. So Thanksgiving was yesterday here in the USA, and a lot of people celebrate Thanksgiving. A time to be grateful for family and everything good in your life. Family, your pets, anything that brings you joy. And some people don't celebrate Thanksgiving for their own reasons. It could be based upon culture, religion, or just never even knowing about it. And that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. We're all different. My family, when I was growing up, we always celebrated Thanksgiving. My parents raised us as Christians, and we always just celebrated holidays in the US, and we would have a big family dinner, and we always invited our uncle's family, and they will all come and eat with us because they were our neighbors in the area where we grew up. And even though we lived far from them sometimes, there's times we moved away, they still came to eat with us, and that was really nice. And for myself, I don't know, I guess my point of view of Thanksgiving has changed over the years as I have gotten older. There's times where I was a single parent and alone, so my kids and I would just do our own thing. Sometimes it's just pizza, hamburgers, things like that. Like, they didn't care for turkey. They didn't even like turkey that much. So we just did our own dinner on Thanksgiving Day of whatever we wanted to eat. And then sometimes it's back to turkey and ham. Just changed every year. And now, I guess I'm kind of going back to the way of tradition of turkey, traditional dinners, because we ate that yesterday, but we didn't cook at home. There was only me, my husband, and my older son. who came to stay with us for a while. And he's actually going through some trials right now. So he's going to be with us for a while. I'm not sure how long. We'll see what happens as time goes on in his situation. But look at that beautiful view. How the mountains reflect on the water. I mean, that's a portrait right there. If I could paint, I would paint that. If I knew how. And let's look on the other side. See a lot of animal prints as you're walking. Dogs, sometimes deer. We've even found some pretty big footprints one time with claw marks that I believe were tracks of a mountain lion. So pretty. But like I said yesterday, we just ate out in a restaurant in Cortez, Colorado. We all ate out in Denny's, and it was actually really good, surprisingly. The turkey dinner was really nice. And then we all walked around the lake over there. Not as big as this one though, but it was still a lake with lots of ducks in the lake. And it's called Denny's Lake. So we ate at Denny's and then we walked around Denny's Lake. I just thought that was funny. That was our Thanksgiving day, and then we came home and just enjoyed the rest of the evening watching Christmas movies, recap of the Thanksgiving parade, the Thanksgiving Macy's parade. And I was tired, so kind of went to bed early. And it's nice not to be at work for 4 days at least. And I like my new job. Everyone really works together, a lot of teamwork. We all teach each other's new things every day. You learn something every day. We all help each other's out if someone needs time off from work for whatever reason. We don't ask questions. We just allow that person to take the time off they need, and then we cover their shift if necessary, or sometimes even their time away doesn't affect our workload. So we just keep doing our work as normal. And that's what I love about this new job and being in a small community. Everyone helps one another out. I just started my job and just had to take a day off early, or take a day off one time, and I was able to do that. It's so spectacular. I mean, just beautiful. How Mother Nature is so calming. Right now, the trail gets a little muddy when it rains or snows, so we can't go around this lake every day like we used to. So we've been doing our walks wherever we can, where it's not so muddy. I miss doing my ASMR book reading. I know I left off on the Frankenstein for Halloween. I meant to finish it and I didn't. And I'm so sorry about that. There go two ravens or crows together. Oh, yesterday as we were driving towards Cortez, we saw so many eagles. And I wish I had my camera when we saw the big bald eagle on the side of the road. We all looked at it. We got out of the car. I parked on the safe side of the road and we were just looking at it in amazement. It was big and beautiful. Unfortunately, I didn't take my phone with me when I got out. I would have did a short video on it and posted it. We saw so many eagles. But I'm so happy my older son is with us. I'm so happy he came. I've been asking him to come stay with us because he's having such trials in the city right now. So glad he came. My mom had a Thanksgiving dinner yesterday. She's about 3 hours away from here. And I had originally planned to have her stay with me for Thanksgiving, but plans didn't fall through with one of my siblings who I had originally made plans with as far as transportation on how to bring my mom to me. Like, we were supposed to meet part way, and he had so many things come up that he couldn't do it, so plans didn't fall through. And I had to tell my mom why I wasn't going to be with her for Thanksgiving, and thankfully she was very understanding. My mom is very understanding, and she said that's okay, we'll get together for Christmas. And I felt pretty bad about it because I planned this a month ago with her and it didn't happen. And I love my mom so much, and she's become quite elderly. She's 84 now, so I know from here time gets short for them after their 80s. So I think about that as well. So we'll just keep going here down to the end of this trail. I don't think we'll be able to go around the whole lake. It's probably muddy the rest of the way. This trail I'm on has rocks, so I'm able to not get so muddy going this way. Did you see any other animal tracks? Just up to here? Yeah. Too muddy the rest of the way, huh?
No, it's not muddy.
Thinking of safety. Yeah, we could go the rest of the way on the trail, but there is wildlife out here. Sometimes mountain lion, bobcats, and grizzly bears do come out. So we are careful where we walk now. Especially this time of year, they'll be out hunting, or just if they're hungry, they'll come out. And there's some deer tracks right here. See that? It's like the deer and dogs were walking around. That's what it looks like out here. So it looks like we'll just come this way and then go back, is what we're going to do. But I tell you, I sure do miss walking around this entire lake. And the other thing with me doing stuff on holidays is driving challenges. My night vision is not the greatest. I noticed that when I turned 50, I noticed that. I'm 54 now. So 4 years ago, I noticed that my night vision isn't the greatest. And I've worn eyeglasses my entire life since I was a child. So I probably have weak eyes. And so I don't do any night driving unless it's an emergency. I can do it. So my family knows that. If I were to go to my mom's and eat yesterday, I would have had to spend the night out there somewhere and drive back today. But my husband is also waiting for a delivery that will be coming anytime today. So we have to be home all day today to wait for that important delivery. It's a laptop delivery that's coming from his new employer, being shipped out of Texas, and it's supposed to arrive here sometime today, which he needs to use to start work next week. So it's very important we're home today. So we decided not to go anywhere for Thanksgiving. On top of my night driving issues, I can't drive at night. But I'm hoping for Christmas we'll make it to my mom's get together. She wants everyone there this year for Christmas. And I haven't been to my mom's for Christmas in years. I've been living usually further away out of all my siblings and just spent Christmas wherever I'm at. Sometimes I'm in Utah. Another year I was in Texas, so just stayed out there. But this year I'm actually going to be able to be around my siblings and my mom. So that would be really nice. Unless if something comes up like an emergency or severe snow blizzard in this area, then yeah, that will not work for me to drive out there 3 hours away to them. The area I live in is one of the colder spots in this location. Everyone else is usually about 10 degrees warmer than us. Monticello is always cold. We're just at a very much higher elevation compared to the other towns around us, like Blanding, Cortez, and Moab are always warmer. So I do get to drive for my job quite often. I don't always stay in the same office. And I sometimes have to drive to Blanding and work there all day. And then sometimes I have to drive to LaSalle, which is north of here. It's a very small community, and work there all day sometimes. So I'm kind of all over the place when I work. And there is only 1 week where I did work all week in Monticello, and that was nice. And all three places are really great places to work. People are very helpful, patient, and help you make stuff that you need to do or get completed. So if you hear traffic behind me, there's a highway right behind us back here that comes from Blanding and goes into Monticello this way. I've always wondered what it's like to be out here at night, to see the moon's reflection on this lake. I've thought about it, and I've told my husband, we got to come out here one of these days on the full moon night and just see the moon and the stars out here. The thing is, it's kind of scary out here at night because you're out in the woods. Wildlife is out wandering around. So probably best to just stay close to the car if you do come out. Or some might say you might need a gun to protect yourself from wildlife in case it gets out of hand. But I've never been a gun person. So that's not something I would want to do. Now, my dad was always had a gun. He lived in a very remote rural area out in Jeddito, and he always carried a rifle to scare away wolves and coyotes if they come around late at night, you know, for whatever reason. And he is a World War II veteran. He fought on Peleliu Island in Japan. He was stationed out there for 3 years. He served in the Navy and the Army. He did both. He brought back a lot of history from Japan when he came back. We have a huge memory book of the area he stayed in and lived in. My oldest sister has it. It's a really good piece of history, and I mean to ask her if I can look at it sometime. Maybe I can do a video on that. And his war stories are really sad. He used to tell me about him a lot. And he really opened up to me about the sadness and pain he experienced out there. I believe all wars are not good. I don't think we should have them at all. I wish all humanity would be kind to each other. But sadly, that's not the case from the beginning of time, as we all know. And my dad got a Purple Heart award. And he told me that he was very grateful when he came back to the U.S. That as soon as the ship landed in California, he got off the ship and kissed the ground. He was that happy and grateful to be back in our homeland, in our country, grateful to be alive. And my dad knew how to use guns, always had a rifle. But I don't think I would ever want to have one. Now, my brothers used to have BB guns when we were little kids, and they would always shoot outside at cans and stuff like that. But I never touched it. Now the sun is warming up the ground out here, so the mud is starting to thaw a little as I'm walking. Try not to get into too much. But I'm very grateful I have this job now, which I enjoy, and all the people I met. Great people out here. It's different from city life, I'll tell you that. So it's just nice to be out. I know everyone is shopping today. Is like the busiest shopping day of the entire year. It's called Black Friday, and it happens right after Thanksgiving. A lot of businesses will do these huge markdowns and sales, so people will go shopping for Christmas. And I've never really cared for Black Friday, never really gotten into it. I always was the one who like stay home and enjoy my time off on Black Friday, because I pretty much have everything I need. And if I want something or need something really bad, I can always get it somehow eventually. But I don't need to be with a crazy shopping crowd trying to get deals on Black Friday. I just don't see no fun in that. I'd rather be out here enjoying nature. Gives such a sense of healing, comfort, calm, feeling of content that all is well. So everyone, I will say have a great day and a great rest of your weekend. Wishing you many good blessings in your life. And I hope that things that are not going right for you will straighten out, and that you'll be guided by your higher being, creator, God, that everything will work out for you. And thank you for being on my channel. Even though I haven't put up much, I appreciate you watching. I'm hoping to put up more stuff eventually and finish my readings this time when I started. Life has just been kind of crazy for me. I've had to help out family that are having some severe troubles right now that I really don't want to mention on my channel. So it involves some legal stuff as well, so that's another reason why I can't really talk about it. So that's why I haven't really put up some stuff, because I've been over there helping out however I can. Alright, so have a beautiful day and weekend. I'll talk to you all soon. Bye now.